All right. Well, my little Batman. His name is. Uh, ouch. Sorry. Here we go. Notes. He is a firelight, which means he has a little firefly companion, and his name is Squint. He is patient and positive, but he is not a man's man, and he's not present whatsoever. He's quiet. He wears a mud-soaked cloak during his travels, and to help him travel down these, well-trodden paths, he has a wooden staff. Probably his most notable feature, besides his firefly friend, is his piercing bright eyes that you might make out during the evenings, as that's the time he most enjoys walking or traveling.
And how did you meet your firefly?
Or a fire. You have a little fire.
Well, his firefly's name is Flicker, or at least that's the one that he gave him. And he and his firefly grew up together from a young age. Though he's not sure if Flicker is really a firefly at all. It feels like he's known him before that. Let's see here. During his more, more mature years, when he was a grown adult, he did have a partner who, on their departure to go satiate their wanderlust with adventure, gave him an expensive box of beeswax candles that he never lights up.
That's interesting and curious.
Yeah, that's interesting. And then I'm not even sure how to describe this, but there is a wisp who's in love with his firefly companion.
Okay.
Love,
Fascinating. We're looking forward to getting to know more about Squint and Flicker. And let's see. And Josh, I believe you also had a character made?
Yeah, I started him. His name's Wesley. He's a brown bear. And he's a pilgrim.
Okay.
Gods have given you a path forward, a place you hope you can finally give you what you seek. Some days you worry you'll never make it there at all. You're alive. Your care is enduring, faithful, and expressed in one step at a time. Hold on. He tries to be healthy and unobtrusive, and he's given up on being wise and proper. He's wearing a straw hat and a battered gray cloak. In one hand, he has a sturdy walking stick, and in the other, he has a slightly inaccurate map of the area.
You say he's given up on being wise and proper. What are his affirmatives again?
Healthy and unobtrusive.
Oh. Is he like older?
Yeah, I think he may be a little older, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like that kind of person that has gone beyond wise to being like,
Yeah, like you realize you don't know anything.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
He's like the wise old brown bear.
Yeah.
Who is too wise. He knows that he's not wise.
It's like Yoda, right? Like you're so beyond wise that you're just kind of goofy at that point and just let it go.
Yeah.
Should I tell you the god omen stuff?
Yeah, go ahead. It's what's got you traveling?
You seek where the gods taught artists the secret of creation. and nothing can compare to the objects made there. It is some kind of furnace or a workshop.
Okay.
But I also seek a place that scrapes against the very sky itself. And from up there, you can see the whole of, what is it, Hearth? How do you say that? Half?
Yeah.
And it's a mountain or a tower. I see it as a mountain, but maybe there's a tower on the mountain. As a bear, I want to get to the mountains. I want a valley and mountain. Valley in between mountains. Cozy place.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has sign of my faith. It says tell the table why you believe it and never lead you astray. Well, he has this book of poetry, but I see it as more of like a book of songs. Or they're meant to be songs. Maybe it's poetry that's meant to be song.
Okay.
The passage is so powerful that their very existence is a miracle. And I kind of see that as like, I guess in this world there was like maybe a war and now there's no more war kind of thing, right?
Yeah, the war has happened, it's over with, and now we're in a time of peace.
I kind of see like before the war there was this bard or musician that was kind of prophet. It was like a prophet prophesying the coming calamity and war. And I think a lot of that book of poetry I have is some of his songs. And that I feel like that somewhere where they're singing his songs or his prophet's songs. You know, somewhere. That's what kind of I'm seeking. Is the place where those songs are sung.
Wow.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely looking forward to getting to know more about Wesley, our wonderful pilgrim. Big aging bear. And then Ross, who are you playing today?
I am playing the ragamuffin gecko named Lemon. And
Oh.
What called Lemon?
Gecko. Ragamuffin gecko. And she is she's very girly and hates boys. And she absolutely refuses to be attentive and doesn't like boys, yeah, and she's adorable. And she has a sundress that spins real good and a good poking stick. And she also has she's really excited about like the things that she has. She's a very materialistic person, girl. And so she also has a necklace with a painting of her mamaw and papaw gecko on it, who she's looking for. And she can also tell you the future, but she can't tell it to you in a way that makes any sense, so it doesn't help.
She can't tell what?
Oh.
She can't tell what?
She can tell you the future, but she tells it to you in a way that's not helpful or makes any sense, or
Probably until long after the thing has passed. It would make sense.
She's like, I told you so.
Yeah, she does that a lot. Yeah. And yeah, that's Lemon.
Yeah, well, so what are some things that she's learned and have rejected?
She has learned that she is really made by her parents, who she is now. More so like her her people have made her who she is. And she also fully accepts that the world is just like this big, expansive place that she wonders at. But she refuses to accept that someday everything will die. And she also refuses to accept that the world will stop hurting her and others.
Poor Lemon. And so since we have our little group of Lemon, Wesley, and Squint, why don't so on your playbook you should have a series of 4 questions that you would ask for somebody. Why don't you go and ask the other people one of those 4 questions? So you'll have 2 of them filled out. Ross, let's start with you.
Okay. Wesley, you have given up wisdom. So how do you feel about the fact that I basically treat you like my papaw now, since I haven't made it home?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
I think that's great. And
Okay.
I think we can be friends.
Oh.
Maybe you're a gecko, you can ride on my back.
Awesome.
That's
Or
amazing.
my head,
Oh.
even. Because I'm pretty big.
She refuses to do that though. She insists on walking on her gecko legs like the big bear and everybody else, and it actually is really slow and painful. But she also takes off sideways sometimes on the most clear paths.
You can walk beside me,
Aw.
and I'll try not to step on you.
Let's see. Squint. What went wrong the last time I dragged you along on a misadventure?
Oh man, Lemon and Squint on it. Oh gosh, I think what went wrong is we went through the forest with Flicker, and Lemon decided that she wanted to take the swing on some vines to get across this little mud pit so her dress doesn't get all muddy. And,
Yeah, she hates that.
Oh yeah, I can get that. And we both ended up dirty and we were not successful in finding what we were out there looking for.
That
But
sounds
that's
like
okay.
so much fun, though.
Well, Lemon was distraught by this failure. She was so upset that she got dirty and didn't find what she was looking for. It was, yeah.
Poor Lemon. It's okay.
It'll be okay. Trust me.
All right. Next up is Wesley.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I'll ask this to Lemon. What do you know about the place that I seek that I haven't yet grasped?
Oh, she can see the future. So you can't tell if she has premonitions or if she's just making up stuff with her imagination, because she does both. But sometimes she'll turn out to be right in really inexplicable ways. So you don't know what things she's describing. She describes like strange creatures and weird people that they don't resemble any of the kin, you know, or kith. And
Is there any music there, Lemon?
yeah, so like she confirms that yes, it's filled with music and it's beautiful, but no one is there and they're very sad there. And anyways, she like in particular that it's strange. Like there are things that aren't common to kith. And yeah, anyways, she talks about it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lemon. And then I'm supposed to do another one? Yes?
Yep, so then you'd ask your second question to Squint.
Okay. And let's see, what was Glenn's name again?
Squint.
Squint. And you're a bat?
I'm a
Right.
bat because his name's Squint because he squints during the day.
Right.
It
Oh,
hurts
that's
his eyes.
incredible.
Yes.
We need to get him a pair of like bat-sized sunglasses.
That's what he's thinking about. That's why he likes wandering in the evenings, because he can just enjoy the forests and not have to be blinded all the time.
Let's do How does your faith still fill your heart with hope?
Oh, my faith. Well, it's a firelight. My faith is guiding others towards their, or trying to help people along the road. And if without hope, we can't help others. And seeing everybody get to where they need to go fills
Nice.
Squint's heart with hope.
You find hope in helping others.
Yes.
I think that's very good.
Squint is a darling.
He tries. It's mostly Flicker who guides him around.
And then finally, you, Squint. You have 2 questions to ask.
All right. Lemon. Why does my firefly like you so much?
Let me ask you this. Can you talk to your firefly? I just need to verify that before I answer this.
From what the play kit reads, I think you can.
Yeah, you can talk to the firefly, but the firefly doesn't talk back.
Okay, like my dog.
But do they understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's key for this. So
Yeah, so the insects in this world are kind of like livestock and animals in ours.
okay. So Lemon loves Squint and Wesley a lot. But your firefly's named Flicker, right?
Yes.
Lemon does not like Flicker.
Oh.
Or at least seems to not like Flicker. Because Flicker does seem to like Lemon a lot. And it tickles her nose, and it lands on her dress, and stuff like that. And what Lemon will tell you is that Flicker knows a secret about Lemon, and she doesn't like that, and she doesn't say what it is.
Ooh.
Also, Flicker just being a cat is incredible. Always attracted
Flicker
the
the
person who
firefly
likes you the
cat.
least.
Yes. Oh.
Lemon is just
Flicker
kind of like
knows
that.
what
Like
our
she knows what she wants, and she doesn't like something like, she wants to pick what she wants. Like she doesn't like
Alright.
Okay.
Your second question.
All right. Wesley, where do you wish I could guide you, and why can't I?
Yeah, wow.
Hmm.
Say it again. Why can't...
Where do you wish I could guide you, and why can't I?
What comes to mind is I would like to guide me to the place where they sing that I was talking about earlier, in the mountains. But you being a bat, I don't probably think you have a good singing voice.
Oh man.
So I don't think you'd be able to participate when we get there. And
Oh
that's
my gosh.
the biggest part of it.
Oh man.
That's like a crisis of faith.
Yeah.
Maybe that comes up sometimes, and you wonder if he can actually be in the great song there. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. We're getting some Silmarillion vibes here.
Poor discordant Squint, but not even by choice.
You know, He's a tragic villain. He becomes Melkor.
But I mean, perhaps there's a way you can learn to sing.
Perhaps.
That's when this
should
turns
seek
into
that.
Root.
I'm gonna have to read into that more. It looks fun. Oh,
Alright. So, from all of this, it sounds like we are generally headed towards these mountains, and it's currently the season of bright, so about like equivalent to summer. And out of respect for Squint and his preference for traveling in the dark, and especially now that we're aided by his firefly, it's coming on evening, and everybody is just waking up. They've had their nice rest during the day, and then they prefer to travel at night. And in the distance, you can still see the mountains, but somehow it's like no matter how far you travel, they never seem to quite get closer. Just a little bit, like here and there, but they're still pretty far off. And you're waking up beside a lake, and with the clear waters, the soft lapping of waves, and you can just see the sun setting down and casting a bright orange light dancing across the water. And kind of off in the distance, you can hear just like the sounds of like crickets and cicadas, just of this waking up as well. And you're getting ready to get back on the road. So
you can always tell when it's starting to become evening or morning because Flicker starts to flicker his lights as he wakes up or gets too tired.
I'm gonna have to get used to this sleeping during the day thing.
It's only for now, my friend.
Lemon's already awake, and you just hear behind to the side, "Look at this!" And she's got like a cup of water, and she splashes Squint with the lake water.
Why would you do that, Lemon? We're gonna be a little chilled tonight.
Oh, I'm
Wesley
sorry.
takes off his stuff and jumps in the water and is taking a bath.
Oh yeah. Well, Lemon jumps in and just starts swimming around. She loves it.
And I'm just floating there.
Went, we'll just watch by the shore and just watch you guys enjoy yourselves.
So how far out are you swimming, Wesley?
I'm not swimming, I'm just floating now.
Okay.
Kind of meditating. With my big bear belly sticking up to the moon.
Oh,
What shall we
how
do
sweet.
today?
Well, would you like to continue on your journey towards the mountains?
Well, yeah, we should always go towards the mountains.
Lemon appears to be missing.
Oh,
But first, we must find Lemon.
yes, we do.
Where did she go?
She's so little.
She's too
Maybe we should
little.
put a bell around her or something.
We should have Flicker just hover around her like a light, just a beacon to find where she is.
Like one of those like light up collars you can put on a dog at night.
Yes.
Then
Like just so I can always
Squint's gonna
find
look
you.
at Flicker and ask Flicker to help look for Lemon.
I'm gonna dive in the water and make sure she's not like in the lake somewhere.
Okay.
Coming around.
I'm sorry, I'll be
I'll look on land.
right back. I just gotta grab some groceries.
No worries.
Okay. Is this? Are we doing this right, Elizabeth?
Yeah, no, you guys are doing great. You guys are doing
Probably
great.
waiting for me.
So I could answer that. Flicker, is exasperatedly helpless to find Lemon, but eventually, Wisley, you're swimming around and you can see like her little gecko head like rise up, and she's got like her eyes are just like this, like wow. And
Are you okay, Lemon? It looked like you've seen a ghost or something.
it was so cool.
Oh yeah.
There was something down there.
In the water?
Yeah, down at the bottom of the lake. It's so cool.
The bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Should
Yeah,
I take a
there's
look?
definitely plenty of fish in these lakes and lots of kind of reeds and also very pretty shiny, like smooth, shiny lake stones as well, just all at the bottom of the lake.
I realize I should have. Actually, I didn't have the token to act on that. My bad. But it says
I don't have all that token stuff on my playbook.
there is something shimmering at the bottom of the lake, and it says to ask you to describe it. Something to marvel at that no one has ever seen before. To get a token.
Okay.
And then I would have already spent the token. My bad.
Hey Elizabeth, I don't.
Yep.
On my playbook, I don't have like that token stuff. Do I need to be looking at something else? to find
Give me
that?
1 second. Let me see if
Yeah, maybe there's
thought I
another
sent it
sheet
to you.
or something.
Wait,
maybe
no,
I missed
actually,
a sheet.
I'm good here. I didn't need a token to do that.
Yeah,
actually...
so the tokens are really just to make something really influential happen.
Okay.
Let's see, where's the pilgrim? Okay, so there's some things you can. Or wait, 1 second. Why is this not in here? One second, I'm trying to scroll through PDFs.
Yeah, I did the get really invested in a new interest. Because I can always do that.
So you said you're supposed
Yeah.
to ask someone to describe what they.
Yeah, so there's something shimmery in the middle of the lake at the bottom. What is it? Just take a moment to marvel at something no one has ever seen before. Ask the table to describe it.
Yeah, so these are some very like shiny rocks that you've found, and you're not entirely sure what they're made of. And you almost see like even like a small little like a perfectly round little like rock that's kind of underneath maybe something mossy, like it's underneath a little mossy rock, but this one's particularly shiny.
Can we continue to describe it?
Yep.
I would think it's like an actual perfect sphere.
Whoa. Yeah, that doesn't sound. If it is natural, that's unique.
Yeah, maybe it's a pearl or something, Lemon.
A pearl?
Pearl or some kind of valuable jewel?
A jewel?
Yeah. Maybe we should go get it.
I want it.
I can try to go get it. How deep is it?
It's real deep.
Oh, shit. Well, so he tries to go. He goes in, holds his breath, tries to go down, and then he pops back up. I can't do it. I can't get all that. I just don't have enough air.
Oh, it was too heavy for me to get.
Oh, so you could get down there, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think Gwent can get in the water, can you?
I think Glenn's grabbing groceries at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And he'll be back
in a
he'll be back soon.
Well, that's cool. We can eat. Is he gonna get some grapefruits? Wesley likes grapefruits. He'll just like
eat the grapefruit whole.
So
Look-
Lemon, I don't know how to get it. I can keep trying, but I just don't think I have the capacity to get all the way to the bottom.
She puts her
Maybe-
hands
maybe
on
we
her
can-
hips and she says, "Oh, it looks like that big egg I found."
What egg?
Oh, this egg. And she holds up a dragon egg.
Oh boy. That Lemon, that might be a dragon's egg.
Oh. Can I keep it?
I don't know. Probably. I would take good care of it. It's probably a little big for you to carry, huh?
Oh, I'll take good care of it. I promise.
You can carry it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has to carry
Man,
it like
how big is
under
it?
her arm, and she like waddles when she walks from having this giant egg she's carrying under her arm with her poking stick.
Don't drop it, okay, Lemon?
Okay.
Please. I don't. If it's a dragon egg, I don't think that would be good.
Yeah, no, I won't drop it. I won't drop it.
Be very careful. I can carry it for you if you need me to.
No, I'm good. She refuses.
Fine.
And
Just letting you know.
she's ready to leave this priceless pearl at the bottom of the lake.
Because she found the egg. Yeah. Well, maybe I have a map, Lemon. I can mark it on the map, and maybe if we come back here, we can try to get it. Or if we find someone that can dive deep.
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm putting it on my map. I don't know how good this map is, but, you know. I think this is where we're at.
Those are the best kinds of maps.
Leads to all kinds of adventures.
So do I guess we continue on. It's moving back into towards the mountains and away from the lake. And we have Squint and Flicker in the lead to help kind of light the way and guide you guys towards a path that just runs along the stream. That's almost seems to be you're not quite sure if it's flowing into the lake or flowing out, but it's pretty still at the moment, just being evening. But there is kind of a trodden path there where it's you can start moving more towards the mountains, and it starts getting to be a little bit more wooded. And as you're going along, and it's starting to, it's getting darker and darker, you start hearing the squeaks of somebody just yelling, "Help! Help!" In a very high-pitched voice, but you can't quite see them yet.
Hey, there's someone that needs help. Squint, are you here? Where's Squint? He wants to help people. He'll want in on this, right?
Yeah. Squint may be like too
he's
far
still
ahead or
getting
too far behind.
Yeah, still getting groceries.
Yeah, maybe he's getting food or something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lemon is like, so she kept like lagging behind, and then she would be like, "I'm coming," and like she would like, and like run up. Every once in a while, she'll go from like trying to hold this giant egg under her arm to putting it on her head. She almost trips. So far, it doesn't break though. And anyways, she sees this and she's like, "Oh gosh, we should help them." And she puts down the egg on the grass and runs ahead, full bore.
And Lemon, as you're coming up further along the path, you do actually see kind of the silhouette of what looks to be some kind of large beetle, and it has a great big horn coming off of the front of its head. And on the back of this beetle, there's like almost something that looks like a crate, and it's full of goods. That'll almost toppling out of this like wooden crate, and there's an otter that you see that is gotten stuck with the beetle. There's a great big log in front of them, and they can't quite get over it.
Oh, so they're traveling on a large beetle with a crate.
Yep.
And there's a log that has fallen on the path, and they can't get past it.
Yes, and the poor beetle can't get past it.
I can try to help y'all. I'm a big bear. So he comes and tries to...
Oh, that would be so sweet of you, dearie.
Yeah. I think I can, so he's able to move it out of the way enough.
You see kind of the beetle scurry underneath, where you're holding up the log. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do. It's, Buster and I, we've been stuck here for like almost an hour. It's getting dark, and Oh, thank you so much for your help. What are your names?
My name is Wesley, and this little girl, her name is Lemon.
Wesley Lemon. Oh, it's so nice to meet you too. Is there anything I can do for you? I'm just traveling over to the next town. So it should only be a few days, I think.
Where is
To be honest, I'm a little bit lost.
Oh, what town?
Well, I'm supposed to be going towards maybe you've heard of it. It's a Woodfell. I think it's in the trees somewhere. It's this little forest town. I'm really not sure where it is,
I have
though.
a map. If I show you
Oh,
on the map,
do you,
could
sweetie?
you
Oh,
show me us where it is?
Yeah, of course, I can show
Here's
you.
the map.
Yeah, she
Take a
takes the
look.
map and kind of looks it over. It's like she finds a spot that seems to might be forested. At least that's on the map. It looks like it's got some trees, and she kind of points to a spot in it. But she's also not really looking at the map at the same time, so you're not sure how accurate her pointing is.
All right.
I think it's somewhere around there.
Wesley kind of puts a big circle, kind of where she pointed.
And it's like, I just actually came from another little village. It's so sweet. They're having their, I believe, what is it? Oh, their Bright Festival as well. They're getting prepared for that in the next few days, and that's up at Springfield. It's only maybe like, I just came from there. It's maybe early this morning, so about a day's ride. But a great big bear like you, I'm sure you can make that in no time.
Or do they sing songs there at this place?
I mean, there's plenty of singing and dancing from what I hear. I know they're setting up tents, and they had like flower poles to set up.
I think we should try to go there.
Yeah, just follow this path. You won't miss it, I promise.
And Wesley whispers, Lemon, what did you do with it?
The egg?
Yeah, the dragon egg.
Oh, Lemon is mesmerized by bioluminescent grubs that are living underneath the log, and is stirred from her reverie by this, and then it's like, oh, we probably shouldn't have moved that log. That's going to be a problem. An egg? Oh yeah, oh no, the egg. Where's the egg? Wait. Oh no, where's the egg? Where's Squint?
For the time being, you can't even see Flicker's light at the moment.
Oh no.
Oh, dang. Dark. What did you say? There's glowing bugs in the tree?
Can I take a token for looking at the bioluminescent grubs?
Yes.
I don't know.
I haven't got a chance to look at the token stuff. I missed stuff.
Let's see.
I have returned.
Oh, much has happened
Hey.
since you've left.
When?
Okay, 1 second.
When
Somebody's
did-
setting off fireworks and like blaring their car horn outside.
Hey,
I don't know what they're
dude,
doing.
That town is having a party over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear Springfield all the way from here.
Squint, did you get groceries? Did you get some food? Did you get any grapefruits?
Yeah, we need
Did you get me
grapefruit.
snack packs? Can I have a snack pack, please, Squints?
You know.
No, seriously, I
Okay.
want a snack pack.
So
She starts to get indignant.
we can get a snack pack.
What is
Yeah, let's go
where
get
did
some
those other
snack
people
packs.
go?
Wesley, with your great bear sense of smell, you think you can smell grapefruits in the otter's cart.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh.
so he's like, I think there's grapefruits in here, and I'm like, look, I found one. And he just,
Just eats
he
one of
pretty
her.
much puts the whole thing in his mouth.
Well, you know you gotta pick for that grapefruit now, don't you?
Do what?
She looks alarmed
gotta-
at first, just seeing this bear digging through her crate. But then it's like, oh, it's okay. Just watching you eat it and realizing she's not getting it back anyway. It's like, it's alright.
Ah.
Just consider that payment for or a gift for helping me out with this log. You've earned it.
I'm usually not that way. I'm just so hungry.
Oh,
And I'm
Mom,
done being
please,
proper.
Uh,
So.
that's yeah. A
When was
lot.
the last time you all ate?
I don't know. When did we eat last?
Had to have been yesterday.
Well,
But
yeah.
Can't really remember actually.
Sully Bear?
Kyle. Going for a swim makes you hungry, you know?
And that's why you always eat afterwards. You never eat beforehand, too. Keep that in mind.
Right.
Oh, I mean, if you haven't eaten since yesterday, that just can't be. And she kind of rummages through her crate as well, and actually pulls out 3 snack packs for you, with just bits of like dried berries and some and nuts, and she gives it to each of you.
Lemon's mouth
why,
is just
thank
like,
you.
Here,
And-
take these, please. You cannot go hungry. That just wouldn't do.
after a little bit of eating and by the way, Squint, we lost the dragon egg.
Dragon egg?
Oh wait,
Yeah, lemon.
Oh yeah, so Lemon
dropped it or put it
found a
down
dragon
or-
egg,
Oh my
and
lord.
was carrying it around.
I
And then
carried.
we have now
Yeah.
we have now lost the dragon egg.
We could go try to find it.
With all this food and stuff, Lemon goes up to the otter.
She has not introduced herself at the moment.
I thought I got the name.
No,
okay.
You guys have. She's asked your names. You have not asked for hers.
Well, Lemon's not going to ask for her name, and instead will say thank you and try to give her a hug, and then will say, "Here, I want you to have this," and gives her her favorite poking stick. For her
Oh. Oh, that's so kind of you. But dear, don't you need this? This is your walking stick.
You'll need it. She just says completely knowingly. It doesn't explain it all.
God. It's ominous. Just deadpan stare into these otters' eyes. You don't need it.
Oh, if you insist. But again, like I don't want to take anything from you.
She just smiles and runs back.
And now this otter
maybe she wants
has-
you to have it.
I took a token for give someone something you hold dear.
Okay.
It didn't help at
Wow.
all, but
Oh, now Lemon has
These
3
are-
tokens
I have 3
to
tokens.
to
She
go
has
make
all the
other
power.
other people's lives more convenient.
So, are we not gonna look for the dragon egg?
I mean, we gotta find the dragon egg. What if its mother is concerned about it?
We also.
I'm just-
Well, oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, well,
You go ahead.
while you were gone, Squint, we found a priceless giant pearl at the bottom of a lake. Also.
my
And
God.
But they can't get to it.
yeah,
It
but
was too deep.
I can get to it, but I'm too weak, and he can't get to it, even though he's strong.
Hmm.
Can't hold my breath that long. Can
Squint,
you
I
go
guess,
underwater?
could try. I mean, I like to go for a swim, but I've never dove that deep before. I
Maybe
can
not.
always try.
Wonder if you could even lift it.
Now, this is like a part of a day's journey back the way we came to.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
back there. We marked it on the map though. We
That's
can go
true.
back. But the dragon's egg. Do we want to find it? Because if we don't, I might try to leave an offering. Because I don't want any forgotten gods to get mad at us about the dragon's egg. Because those things are.
I
Notice-
would say we should find it. The mom has to be around here somewhere.
You know, we don't want to make her mad.
Exactly.
Lemon
and
looks
it-
super sad. She's like, I'm really sorry. I lost it.
Oh, it's okay,
It's
Lemon.
okay, Lemon. It's not your fault. It's a dragon egg. Sometimes they just roll around and just disappear.
That's right.
I should have listened to Wesley. He said that he could have helped, and I didn't want him to help.
Where did you guys last see this dragon egg?
Oh, it was before we found the people with the block where the tree was blocking their way, the otter and the beetle. It was before
Oh.
that.
Well, let's see. Flicker has a good sense of smell. He might be able to sniff out this dragon egg.
I mean, you might as well give it a try, right?
What are
Might
you?
as well.
Can I ask, what are you dumping out?
Ice. It's the last thing of my groceries.
Okay.
You were really good.
Yeah, I was about to say, that is the most intense dice rolling I've heard in a while.
Oh, you should see.
I don't know. You should
Vampire.
see the things that go over the screen sometimes.
Yeah, in fact, I will actually spend a token
Okay.
for Lemon to what's the word? Be able to tell something about Squint. And she blurts out a secret about Squint. But what is the secret about Squint that she blurts out?
Oh boy.
Ooh. I think the secret about.
Or it could be
Squint-
Flicker. Or it could be Flicker. Either one. Whatever.
I think the secret about Squint is that he's the one who left his ex, and instead of the other way around, and she gave him these candles for the journey to light every home that he passes by, but he has yet to do so out of regret.
Oh, man.
Quint, you should light those candles someday soon.
I'm kind of just imagining Lemon just blurting out, it's like, you should light a candle for the otter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
I
that
mean,
isn't blurting out a secret is something that the Ragamuffin can always do, so that's not something you need to spend a token for.
Oh, it was, okay, yes.
Yep. Yeah, so things you can always do, no tokens needed. The spending a token, that's really just kind of provide you some significant advantage, or being able to do something. So like being able to like relocate the dragon egg would require spending a token.
Okay.
Kind of like inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pretty cool. Do we get
do we
starting
not have
tokens, or do we just
we
gain
get
them?
one?
So you don't. So you start out with 0 tokens. You gain them by you can inconvenience yourself, give someone something you hold dear, do something kind without getting anything in return, leave an offering to a small or forgotten god, speak your true feelings on a subject, take a moment to bask in the grandeur of the world, take a moment to watch a tiny moment of beauty, and then take a moment to marvel at something no one has ever seen before.
Like the birth of a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, no. There you go.
Although yeah, it's although I'm
Wow.
reading this. If like so Ross, I'm gonna leave it up to you. You can always blurt out a secret, or yeah, you can spend a token to reveal something hidden about the person in front of you. So I'll leave that up to you what you want to do, or which this would count as.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't move anything, so yeah, I could see that just being a secret she blurted out. Okay, well, yeah, what if, let's do it, actually. I will spend the token on that, and we will witness the birth of a dragon.
Well, okay, the hatching of the dragon.
Yeah.
Yes. So you guys.
What is that?
So you guys all kind of wander back down along the trail, following Flicker to go find this missing dragon egg. And you find it, but it has a whole bunch of cracks in it now. It looks different and it's So Lemon, what do you think about these cracks that have suddenly appeared in this egg?
Oh no, the egg's broken! She starts crying. She drops to her knees and just you know,
Oh.
just can't
Leslie's
stand
like,
the
"No,
fact that
no."
she hurt the egg. You know, she thought she did
Lemon.
it.
And then you kind of see the egg wobble and rock on its own, and it's like it's shaking, and you see more cracks appearing.
I put my bare paw on Lemon, and I'm like, just watch.
Just watch, Lemon.
I think you get a token for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she does. She listens to Wesley. Like she'll listen.
What
to
was
him.
that for? I just wanted to.
You ease someone's pain, if only for a
Okay.
moment.
Yep. Yeah, you can get a token
just
for that.
wait. Have some patience and wait. It's not hurt.
And you see it rocking more violently and more cracks appearing. And then finally, it's like you see like just a hint of a scale popping out as well now as some of the eggshell falls away. And it's you're just watching it rock back and forth, and you're seeing more and more of this, like these scales, and they're this like almost like iridescent color. And finally, the egg just kind of shatters, and then you see something that looks a little bit like Lemon, just lying on the ground. It's damp. It's a slightly bigger than Lemon. Surprisingly, you're kind of wondering how it fit in that egg to begin with. All had to have been like very tightly curled up. And it has like these tiny, and it's got 4 legs and with like little claws and a tiny mouth, and then it has like these very small little wings, but it can't fly yet. And it's just only a little bit bigger than Lemon.
Wesley goes,
Oh.
Lemon, what do you think about this? Are you scared?
You said that Lemon?
Lemon, yeah.
Oh no, she sees this and she's like, and she runs over and tries to hug it.
And as Lemon does that, the little dragon's head pops up, and it does a musical scale with its voice, whatever that is,
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And then Leslie's like, I think we should name it.
Oh man, I can reveal something about the world. I could do that. These are the things that is what it looks like on the mountain.
Those are there's those on the mountain. These creatures on the mountain?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Nice.
I think I have to spin. Okay.
Guys, this thing might be hungry.
Oh, let's feed the little guy, and Squint will offer the baby his snack pack and light a beeswax candle to honor the birth of this dragon.
Would that be an offering to a small forgotten god?
Nice.
I don't know.
I don't know, would it be?
I
Good
mean,
question.
maybe this is a god.
Yeah, or is of a god.
So why?
I would say,
Be the-
Wesley's like, I would say dragons are magical creatures.
Yeah.
So now you have gained this companion of a baby dragon.
And it sings.
Oh.
I would say it doesn't have like no songs yet. It's just doing the scales like someone would practice, music.
Yeah, just periodically
musical
you
dragon.
hear little notes come, just
Yeah, it's
a
just
couple-
anytime it like expresses itself, it's like whoa, 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 whatever. Yeah.
Lemon's like, no, go away, Flicker. He's mine. Like holding on to him and hugging him.
Flicker wants to just cuddle the baby. Tries to nudge Lemon out of the way. Fighting over the baby. And Squint's like, well, if these are the things upon the mountain, maybe that's where its mom is. It seems this baby and Wesley have a thing in common. They both need to get to the mountains.
I also feel like Wesley should have gotten a token for taking the time to marvel. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, so
these are two-
everybody does get a token for marveling at something no one has seen before, which is the birth of this baby dragon.
That's something. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, none of you guys have ever seen a baby dragon before. Not like this.
No.
All right. Well, where to next? Do we go back to try to get the pearl, or do we continue on?
Up to you guys.
Well, we don't know if we can get the pearl. Oh.
Maybe we continue on our path and maybe we'll find someone who is brave enough and strong enough to dive deep to grab the pearl.
I think that's a good plan because, what's your name again? Squint. Squint, right? Squint. I don't think
Squint.
you can make it
Yes.
that deep. I mean, if a big bear like me can't make it down there, I just don't think you could hold your breath for that long. You do breathe air, right?
No. Of course.
Okay, yeah, I
No,
think we
I
should find somebody.
I breathe water. What do you think? I'm a bat.
Water? Breathe water. Anyway, yes, let's find somebody to help us.
So you guys all continue back
Go to
along
the
the
town.
path, past the log that you all had. They had to move out of the way. And the trail, it's dark. It's definitely night now. You really need to have Flicker's light to help guide you along the trail. And you're skirting along the edge of the forest of like a bigger kind of wooded area, but it's not a thick wood. It's pleasant. Yeah, you can definitely still see the night sky up above you, and you can hear the creek just gurgling beside you. So it's an easy trail to follow. And you just keep following that through the night?
Following the little trail in water with Flicker a couple feet ahead of us, guiding our path.
How long does the
Sometimes-
forest? Do we stay in the forest?
Yeah, so you're really just kind of like on the edge of the forest, and it's so like the trees are about as sparse as they can get while still indicating they're in a wooded area. But eventually they starts to open up out into like a proper field and some plains, and you're now like you're in this meadow, and it's still night, but you actually see more fireflies this time, just kind of dancing out in along the meadow.
Lemon's like, she's like, look at this, and she like twirls around with the fireflies, dances around in circles.
Oh my god, Flicker is gonna have a field day as he goes and joins the fireflies.
No, Flicker.
Is there a boy or a girl?
Flicker is a boy. And he is having a
Girl,
fun
I'm-
time dancing with his sibling, well, his kin.
Yeah. Might find
And
us-
Wesley, you being the tallest of the group, you kind of see it, just what looks to be like a kind of on the horizon. It's you at first you think that they're just more fireflies, but then you realize that these lights aren't moving.
Look, guys, there's bigger, brighter lights down the way. Those can't be more
Aliens.
fireflies. Maybe that's the town or village, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, could be a new town.
Let's go.
Do we have to leave the fireflies so soon? Flicker's having a great time right now.
I'm not necessarily in a hurry.
Lemon is like a full 50 yards away down in the field, and she's scolding her pet dragon to tell it to stop eating the fireflies, that it's not nice.
No.
Oh.
Don't eat Flicker, okay?
What do we call our pet dragon now?
Oh, Scale.
Scale? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe let's think of something better. Scaly. That's just what came to mind. These scenes. What do you think, Lemon? What do you want to call a dragon?
I was trying to think of something musical as well. I will get back to you as soon as my brain processes this question. But yeah, Flicker is just gonna come flee back as soon as Scale starts eating fireflies. Just hides behind Wesley, shaking as he flitters about.
Aw, poor Flicker. Promise not to. We promise not to eat you. So yeah, the fireflies, they do seem to be going on for quite a ways. Like there's a lot of fireflies in this meadow as you're coming up closer, and it doesn't take too long for Squint and Lemon to also start seeing these to see the edges of the town and the lights that, while they look like fireflies, they are quite stationary.
Squint will just be frolicking with the fireflies as they head towards the town. Just loves the night and all the beauty that shines within it.
Yeah, and overhead you can see there's the moon, and then you can see the stars, and it's just like the full array of constellations just spread out like above you. And especially now that you're out in big open field, there's no trees, there's nothing to hide it, and you can even see like this band where there seems to even be like a band of like bright stars just like stretching across the sky.
I'm gonna take a moment and marvel. Wait, that's something we've never seen before. Take a moment to watch a tiny moment of beauty.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what you just did. You just described.
Just look at the beauty.
But no, you can also either like take a moment to watch a tiny moment of beauty, take a moment to bask in the grandeur of the world.
I'm listening.
You can always take a moment to just enjoy how beautiful things are.
I also want to just listen, because usually when you come up on an area where there's civilization, you just hear those sounds of civilization, you know, the talking, the music, and whatever's going on, the merrymaking. I assume
it's late enough at night where pretty much everybody's asleep. You don't really hear too many sounds.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are traveling through the night, and as you kind of have realized by now, most people are not night travelers. They're not like, they don't travel at the same time as you guys, and you almost kind of wonder, like, why was the otter traveling so late?
Turns out she's a witch.
Where did that otter go? What was her name? What? I don't
You guys never asked.
Oh.
She just vanished. But yes, come enjoy the night with Squint as he sits down in the fields and
We gotta do better when
watches
we
the beauty of the moment of this peaceful.
Someone has to get
sparsely
Lemon.
illuminated
Like if she's gonna get into this and see the Milky Way, somebody's gonna have to try to get her, because she's like running from firefly to firefly and laughing and causing as much cacophony as she can.
Well, Wesley just goes up to her and just like picks her up and
Wait.
The baby dragon.
Come on, Lemon, we gotta go.
Oh.
There's more to see, believe me. The world is full of wonders.
Come enjoy this night world. Because as one world goes to sleep, another one awakens.
And it'd be nice to sleep in a tavern, or, you know, the town. A bed would be nice. Don't y'all think?
Yeah, it would be nice.
I mean, I assume there's somewhere to stay. Let's go.
Well, let's go. Let's head towards the town and
So,
see
yeah.
what's open.
So you guys approach the town. It's a village. There's not very much in the way of it. You kind of see some fences as you get closer, and with little like huts for bumbles. So they're apparently herding bumbles around here.
Oh.
And then you realize that some of these fireflies you've been chasing, they also are probably fireflies that are being herded at the town, and they're just and that's why they live, and that's why there's so many of them in this meadow.
Is there other firelights here? I wonder.
And you come into this village, and it's sleepy. Like there's nobody out on the streets, but you do see kind of like these lit lamps through the windows. And there's a few swinging signs. They're a little bit hard to make out in the darkness. Squint, you have a little bit of an easier time just being nocturnal naturally. You can tell, there's things like a bakery, a blacksmith. You see like what might be like sort of a basket weaver. And then you finally come across like one of the larger buildings near the center of town that just it has what you think looks like a sort of like swinging mug like hanging off the door, and that seems to be the tavern.
Yeah,
And you see the most number of lights coming out of here, but it's still quiet.
Is the tavern called the Winking Skeever?
Unfortunately, no.
All right, that's okay.
They don't quite
Come,
know
my
what skeevers are here.
That's true. Or skooma. Been a mug full of skooma.
Here's your puppy.
Well, come, my friends. Here there be people just like us, enjoying the night and all the beauties it holds.
Skill and Lemon have fallen asleep on top of Wesley
Aw.
while they're being carried.
Is Lemon a little girl?
Yeah, she's tiny.
So we got a middle-aged bear, and a young adult bat, and a little girl. It's
I
traveling.
figured that Wesley was like super old, because he's like, I don't know, because he's I don't know, how old is he?
The bear
Like-
version of Splinter.
Splinter, yeah, or Yoda or something. Because yeah, when you get to that level where you're like, I don't even want to be wise anymore. I'm like full on, like the master at that point. When you're just like, I don't even need wisdom at this point.
It's
Right.
true.
What's happening?
Speaking of being old, I'm tired.
So yeah,
We
so
walk into the
yeah.
tavern, and I guess there's just nobody there.
Well, so you do actually see one person in the tavern. All the tables are empty now, but there is still one person who's awake and just cleaning. And you see an elderly rat who looks pretty scarred. And he's got what looks to be an eye patch over one eye, and it's you just kind of see him like pushing the broom around, cleaning up after the night, and he looks surprised to see you all enter. And he's like,
Man, this rat has some stories.
I wasn't expecting anybody to come in this late. Welcome. Here, is there anything I can get for you?
Well, we kind of travel at the night because of the bat can see good at night, and so we're kind of day sleepers. And could we get a room this early in the morning?
My dog is demanding pets. One moment. He has come over next to me.
A dog walks up to the rat
Oh,
with a little pet, and
Oh, it's yeah, I do. How many rooms do you need?
Do we need multiple rooms? I
um,
mean, y'all are small.
Squint speaks up. Well, I would like my own separate room, and would my firefly be able to stay in the room with me?
Of course, you can keep your firefly, but and I think out back there's some spaces if you need to feed him and everything. We have lots of firelights here.
The
Thank you.
gecko will share a room with me. I don't think she's old enough to have her own.
Yeah, probably with
so
the
2 rooms.
dragon. Yeah.
And what's that with you? Is that another gecko?
Yeah, another gecko. It's got some kind of mutation though. We're not real sure about, and we're maybe gonna find a veterinarian or something that might get.
A doctor.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it's a doctor. There is a traveling doctor. I think he's supposed to come in tomorrow for the festival. Have you heard about our festival here in Springfield?
Oh no, what's the festival?
It's a
Well,
festival.
we like to celebrate, when all the fireflies come out at night during the summer. And when we all gather around, and all the cicadas, of course, wake up and they sing as well. So we dance and we sing. It's mostly during the day, but we just so we can sit down and enjoy the fireflies and the cicadas later at night. But it doesn't start for another couple of days. You guys are welcome to participate.
We saw the fireflies before we got here. It was quite a sight.
Yeah, they only get more beautiful. Like the best. So the night of the festival is when there's the most of them, and they light up the sky like stars.
That sounds really cool.
But yes, about
I'd
those
like to
2
see that.
rooms. He kind of shuffles over and grabs a couple. Admittedly to you, Wesley, they're very tiny keys, but they are perfectly rat-sized. And they have little wooden tags hanging off of them with the room numbers. It's like, here's your keys for the room.
I have a hard time getting in the door. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah. Yeah, admittedly, the room is quite a tight squeeze for you, Wesley.
And then
For
I got
Squint, it's a lot more spacious to get in, but there are a couple beds in each room. There's like a little table with a small lamp with like a small oil lamp on it.
I take Lemon and like, here's your bed, Lemon, and then we get the little drag Scale and here you want Scale to sleep with you, and I tuck him in and so that yeah. I tuck Scale and Lemon in. Before.
Oh, and thank you for thank you for your hospitality for this evening. My
It's
name
quite
is
all
Squint, by the way.
Squint. Nice to meet you. My name is. Oh, one
Oh, I
second.
gotta remember to ask people's names.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Boris.
Nice to meet you,
It's
Boris.
nice to meet you,
You too.
Boris.
I hate to rush the conversation, but I'm old and tired. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, no worries. Please enjoy your sleep. I'll still be here in the
Look.
morning.
But we'll wake up mid-afternoon, so maybe we can see the town before it gets dark.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Is this is the picture pretty accurate in that this is a kind of alpine area? That is to say, it's like a green, but kind of higher altitude and mountainous, and
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Foothills, kind of.
yeah, you're getting closer to the foothills. You're not quite there yet,
Cool.
but it definitely is at slightly higher elevation. You can still see the mountains in the background. It's a very green and verdant sort of land. Not that you've quite noticed that at night, but it certainly once you wake up during the day, it's very green here.
And it's warm, right? It's the warm season.
Yeah, so yeah, it's currently early summer.
Was there a sign with the name of this beautiful village?
So
on the road?
So you actually heard the name of the village from the otter, and she said this place is called Springfield.
Oh, Springfield. Okay. I wonder if, okay. I wonder if Homer's gonna be like a moose.
Well, Wesley's sleeping, so shuts the
Squint
door.
is just
and-
gonna enjoy the rest of the night with this firefly.
Are you spending it inside or outside, Squint?
He will spend it outside. He likes the outdoors more than the indoors.
Yeah, so outside again, like it's still very dark out, and you can see the stars up above you, and you can see all like the fireflies just flying around out in the meadows. And it's very peaceful. It's you kind of see more of the lights turn off as people as the candles burn out, and people are finally and anybody who is up late is finally going to bed. And if you're just kind of left alone, like there's nobody really outside to join you, and you can just enjoy the peace and the warm summer air.
Oh.
And
Sounds
eventually,
lovely.
yeah. And this is a quaint little village. I get, if you do go exploring, you realize, there's maybe only about like a dozen or so buildings total in this entire village. It's very small, and everything just like it's nicely put together, but it's simple, like very kind of plain wood buildings. There really isn't a couple bits of stone here and there to help shore up any sort of like damages that might have happened over the years. But yeah, it's a very quaint and peaceful little village. And then eventually you start seeing the first rays of the dawn coming up near the just cresting over the mountains. And I guess actually, what direction are you guys headed? Do we want the mountains to be in
Maybe north.
Okay, yeah, we can have the mountains be in the north. Yeah, you do. But so you see the sun kind of slowly coming up like over the meadows and the forest, and those first like kind of pink and purple rays of light as the sky shifts from being like almost like black to kind of a midnight blue, and then starting to be a little bit brighter. And Squint, do you stay out, or are you starting? You're gonna head back in?
I think as the morning rays of the sun start to shine and Flicker is getting more and more tired, he will retire back into the hall of the inn. Just let Flicker sleep. as he watches all the people wake up and go to their
Yeah,
daily things and stuff.
yeah. You see a few of the herders start to come out of their homes like at the crack of dawn, just as you're retiring for the morning. And when you go into the tavern, you don't see Boris. He's likely retired. He's gone to sleep as well. So yeah, so you can retire to your bed and you can all sleep. And probably about mid-morning, you do start hearing some more noises coming out from the main hall. It's you guys might be nocturnal, but nobody else is apparently. And the people having breakfast are certainly not considering your needs for sleep, so they are being quite boisterous and chatty in the morning. Do you sleep through it, or are you guys going to be light sleepers?
Wesley is like kind of woken up by it. He's like real annoyed. Like, what is all this noise? Oh.
Maybe for a moment reminded of why you actually sleep.
He
Maybe
tries to
reminded
go
for a
back to
moment why you guys sleep on the road sometimes.
Lemon is missing again.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm up. Do I see Scale, or are they both missing?
Well, what do you think? I think Scale would be there.
Okay. And when I see Scale and not Lemon, I see Scale, and Scale has grown already. I mean, you can obviously see he's bigger. I mean, not like a lot, but enough to where it's noticeable. And I'm like, oh boy. Don't be a big boy or girl, or I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. So he says to Scale, come on, we gotta go find Lemon. So I put Scale on my back again, and we open the door, and we'll go down to the tavern and see.
So you guys are staying in the tavern, so you're still there.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are spending the night morning in the tavern. So now kind of back out in the main room of it. This place is packed. You have never seen like this many animals in one place in quite some time. And there's all sorts of animals. You get beavers and foxes, and you think you see some dogs and cats in there. You're really not sure how this one fit in, but you're pretty sure that you see like what might be a miniature horse that has somehow showed up. There's a few swans. There's a raccoon. There's all sorts of like animals, and now Boris has woken up as well, and he is serving everybody breakfast and helping to try to clean. And you also now find out that he has some assistants. There is about 4 little rats that are helping him out.
Oh, is it his kids?
So yeah, so it is quite lively out here. A few people do look up when they see you emerge out, Wesley, because it's been a while since they've seen a great big bear.
And when Wesley sees the big crowd, he kind of starts getting a little panicked because he's realizing, where is Lemon? And he's looking around, and he even speaks up. He's like, "Has anybody seen a little gecko running around?"
They all point towards the gecko on your shoulder.
Oh, no. Littler than this one. Another gecko.
And then they all shrug.
Well, she's very young, and if you see her, please let me know.
Yeah, you hear a few people like nodding, like a couple like affirmations that they'll keep an eye out, a few raised glasses in your direction.
Thank you. And he keeps looking around, just wherever, and it goes up to, what was the bartender's name?
Boris
Hey,
the rat.
Boris, you have not seen Lemon, the gecko, the little, not this one, but
the little gecko that was with you. I've seen so many people. I don't think I've seen her exactly.
She's young and mischievous, and I'm a little worried now. But I'm gonna keep looking.
At this time, Squint will be coming downstairs,
Squint.
looking for Flicker.
Oh no. We're
Oh, no.
Oh.
Things.
Hey, Elizabeth, real quick, the
Yes.
the otter caravan, was that a fork in the road near the woods to where you could go toward Woodfell? Like, did the road fork, or no, they were traveling through the woods, so Woodfell.
Yeah, so she was she was traveling on the road between Springfield and Woodfell.
Okay, so did we come from Woodfell?
You might have come from some other direction, and it's all kind of convened along that lake. It's entirely up to you guys if you want to come from Woodfell or not.
Okay, I'll just say it's back there. Okay.
Right.
Hey,
It's like, has anybody seen a giant firefly come through here recently?
we're missing Lemon too. Maybe they're together.
Lemon's missing too.
Ah,
Oh.
And you kind of hear a few guys like,
They're
"Yeah, the
probably-
fireflies are out back."
oh, let's go out there. That's where Lemon will be. So I rush out, bam, open the door, look around.
And
Yes,
out
and-
back, there appears to be maybe this sort of stable-ish area, for the fireflies, and also now a bunch of bumbles. You didn't see them when you came in, but there are a lot of bumbles,
What are bumbles?
mixed bumblebees.
Okay.
But like size of cows.
Yeah, giant bumblebees.
Yeah.
Do we see
Like,
hives?
we're normal human-sized anthropomorphic beings, but all the insects are
Huge. There was an otter riding a beetle earlier. The insects are big.
That's-
Where there's bees, there's honey. And bears like honey.
Oh dear.
You
Oh,
could
no.
probably go buy some honey, Wesley. You don't have to
Good. That's
ask
a
the
good thought.
bumbles for some.
Yeah. See where I can buy some honey. That sounds like a good idea.
And Squint, you do also see
Well,
a bunch.
first, let's-
You see a bunch
I
of
know.
fireflies.
Where's Lemon and the bug?
But
Squint would probably start calling for Flicker.
What is the area around where the fireflies? Wait, are they out? They're not out, right? Because it's the daytime.
right. So most of them seem to have been stabled for the night or for the morning, I guess.
Oh, right, because they're giant. The fireflies
Yeah.
are also giant. I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything is giant.
Okay.
Good. That's good to know.
Well,
That's probably how Skell grew so fast. He ate a bunch of fireflies.
I'll say
I don't think so.
I'm gonna spend a token to say what is it? Allow someone to connect with you on a personal level. And Squint, you see in one of the stables, in an unassuming stable of sleepy fireflies, in the back is a light, but it's a tiny light. I assume that Flicker is not big, or maybe is big. I'm confused now. Is he also big?
He's probably the runt of the litter from
Okay.
his
Maybe he's like
family.
this
He's
big or
smaller
something.
than most.
Yeah.
Compared to you, how is
He
big?
he'll probably be the size of Lemon.
Okay. Well, you see.
I love how lemon is the new measuring stick.
Lemon is 3 lemons long.
Scale of 10 to Lemon. Yeah.
So, you see Flicker in one of these sheds. Yeah, but only the light from the closed door.
I know that light from anywhere. That's Flicker. Wesley, let's look. Let's see if if Lemon's inside.
When you open the door, you see Flicker and Lemon side by side before a rustic and unassuming, I don't know what these are called. Altar. I guess they're called an altar, where you have like little statuettes, like Buddhist statuettes and stuff, and offerings of food and things. And Lemon is talking to Flicker and saying, "No, I know, but I think they'll help us if." And Flicker says, "We have your baby, and we will help you, and we'll get you your baby, and you'll get me my papaw.
Is she talking to a dragon? You're
I think she is. Let's let this go on. Let's see what she's trying to talk to.
I go up to Lemon and I'm like, we should make an offering. So I
And
want to
she's
make
like
an offering.
surprised, but and kind of embarrassed and shy, and Lemon like stands, she's like embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Yeah, but she didn't know you were here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay, Lemon.
Yeah.
We were a little worried
try
about
and
you,
please
but
her, yeah.
Since there's an altar, we should make an offering. Is there anything we could put on the altar to appease the gods?
I told them that we have their baby and we'll help them, and then maybe Squints can help us get to the place of song, and then I'll be able to see my mama and papa.
Right.
Squint will make an offering, and he will light 5 of his precious beeswax candles on the altar.
Trying to think of what I have.
You only have like 7 or something.
Traveling, and I only have 6, and this offering is for safe
Leslie
travels, I guess, for the 5 of us.
Leslie tries to make Lemon understand that we will help them, but this will help them help us to do what we want to do.
Lemon's like, she just nods like, okay.
Yeah.
Like she's like learning about this.
And Squint, you like once you light the candles and set them on the altar, you kind of see them flicker a little bit, and like you feel like a very just faint breeze come across like your face, almost like some god has answered you.
Squint will just smile quietly and just look at Lemon and say, I believe we have made a deal with whoever you are speaking to, little lady.
She just nods sagely, like, of course we did.
And then Lemon notices scale on my back, and she's kind of like, "Oh, he's bigger."
Oh yeah, she would notice that.
He's grown, or I don't know. We don't know if it's a he or she. I guess we'll call it they, or I don't know. They've gotten bigger. See, and the wings are bigger too, which is a little worrisome because I really don't want people to know we have a dragon.
Lemon's like, guys, they're trying to sleep. We should go. And she points to the fireflies in the stables.
Yeah, maybe we should find some clothes for Scale, so maybe we
Sage
can hide
advice, little lady.
We can hide his wings and pretend like he's a big gecko.
He looks kind of fat. Did he get fed a bunch?
Well,
She thinks she's gotten fatter.
he did eat all them fireflies.
Yeah, that's right.
And now you guys have learned that these fireflies actually belong to somebody.
Oh no.
Whoops.
And what they don't know won't hurt. We'll be
Oops.
okay. Creatures gotta
We
eat.
noticed that there's like 5 empty stalls, and the rest are filled.
Wesley looks a little sad.
Whoops.
It's all right, Wesley. It's
But
a
they're
circle
kinda-
of life. They'll be born again.
Yeah. Everything rejuvenates.
So we're in town. I wonder if do we have another beat here?
Everything has a meaning.
Another what?
Can you repeat that, Ross?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna hop on another, like this one.
Another, yeah.
Because we're in town. It's not that different, but turn that down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, what should we do, guys? What's
Well,
next?
why don't we stay in town to see the festival?
said it was, or he said, or it was a few days from now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was today. Is that all right?
So it's not. So it's not happening today. It's happening tomorrow. It's
Oh,
like when you guys
that's
initially
right.
come in. So there's still. You guys still have an extra day of preparation.
I really want to find some clothes for the dragon, but I have a feeling he'll grow out of it so fast it won't matter.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Grow, I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
Well,
people
think
just gotta
these
know we have a
people here wouldn't be concerned.
yeah, Lemon is
You know,
set on this
dragon?
idea and is eager to get the dragon a pair of overalls to wear.
well, we could probably maybe it'll fit him for a day or so. But yeah, maybe we might have to get him new clothes every day.
She's like, when I was with my mama and papa, I had this type of dress. I had all kinds of dresses. She's talking to Scale. But you're a boy dragon, so I don't think you should have a dress. You should have coveralls. And anyways, she's running
say-
ahead to the market.
Like coveralls, that'd be perfect because then his wings could be free.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we'll be able to hide it. His wings can go out the back.
Yeah, we don't want him to be uncomfortable.
Right.
Should we get some breakfast? Wesley's always
Yeah.
about getting some food.
Yeah. So out in the, so the
Let's
market.
get some food in us, and then we can go scale some clothes.
So the market, you guys realize, is bustling. Everybody is coming in from all directions, like for this festival, and so I mean, There's all sorts of different types of food. Some that you've never seen before or tasted. There's peddlers, like kind of all types, setting up shop and getting their wares put out. So anything you guys want, even from far off places, you can pretty much find here. And you're also saying the town is much more alive as well, and it seems to be a lot of just kind of like rabbits and very like more like meadow type creatures. You get some more field mice coming out here. You have like various sparrows that are flitting about like on the rooftops, and it's you get like the shepherds out with their with their bumbles out in the fields. Like so it seems like the bumbles occupy the fields during the day, the fireflies occupy it during the night.
I would think that we kind of get like second looks because I'm a bear and we kind of have a dragon and these little animals are always kind of like, what the?
I go up to the friendliest looking
Bear,
bumble
two
herder.
geckos.
Sorry,
What'd
go
you
ahead.
say, Ross?
I said I go to the friendliest looking bumble herder and tug on their outfit.
So the friendliest one seems to be like it's actually a pair. You see this kind of young man and his wife, and they're both they're raccoons actually.
Raccoon. Yeah,
You get these two raccoons with bumbles.
I tug on his pants.
And he looks surprised, turns around. At first he looks around, kind of at eye level, doesn't see anything, and then finally looks down. It's like, oh, hello, miss.
Do you want to hang out with me?
Do I want to? Do you give me one moment? I cannot hang out with you. I have to go herd my bumbles, but I know just the person who will. And he kind of yells over, off in the towards the fields. It's hey Chester, come here. There's somebody wants to play with you. And you see this baby raccoon who probably who really is maybe only about twice Lemon's size, come like bounding up along the field. And it's like, Chester, this is what's your name? It looks over to Lemon.
I'm Lemon, and she's already spinning around, her dress
This is
twirling,
Lemon.
just
You go play and enjoy yourself. We'll take care.
Yay! I get a token.
And Lemon can go run off with the baby
Actually, no,
raccoon.
no, I don't get a token. Although I will note, Squint and Wesley would get a token for watching me jump in the water early on. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you're keeping track of this.
Yeah, I'm using it as like I'm not as good at improvisation as you all are, so I'm using them as prompts because I'd be lost.
Yes.
That's perfectly
great.
fine.
It's hard for me to kind of read them and then listen, and so I'm just kind of going. I'm not worrying about the tokens too much.
Sure.
But I'm trying to look at them.
I'm going to spend a token to, and I'll just speak plainly here. Tell the table something important about the place that we are in.
Okay.
So Springfield is famous for its bustling markets during the festival. As this is the only time of the year this festival comes about, and it's also when the richest of honey is produced by the bumbles.
Ooh.
And so this is Springfield's like main export, really. Their biggest business comes during the Festival of the Lights, or Festival of Spring.
And who
Whatever
are
we're
we?
naming this
Festival of the Lights sounds good.
Who are we talking to right now? The people, the two people. I want to know where the honey is.
So,
Where can
okay, sorry, yeah, so West, I'm assuming, is in the market. And you find, so there's plenty of stalls that are offering honey, like honey-coated, treats. You can get honey-coated fruit, you can get honey-coated nuts, you can get you can get honey-coated fish, which you're not quite sure how good that one actually tastes.
Kind of sounds good.
And then kind of off to the side, and you realize it has to be off to the side because it's one of the biggest stalls here. You just see a stall it's run by a bear about half your size, actually. Like, this is a little black bear, and it is stocked full with jars and jars of honey.
Wesley heads to the honey guy, but he's still keeping an eye on Lemon because she's playing with that other kid, right?
Squint.
So I got one eye,
Squint is coming.
but I'm like,
Let's see. I'll watch.
honey. I'll go up to the bear there. Does she look like does it look like a female or?
So this it's kind of this like male black bear. It's not, but still not very big. Seems actually a little bit scrawny by bear standards. It's it brightens up seeing a fellow bear. It's like, oh, welcome. Would you like some honey?
Yes. Looks like you need a honey. You're looking a little thin. Are you okay?
It's all right. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Name's Baloo. What's your name?
Wesley. Nice to meet you. Baloo?
Yeah.
Are you blue? Is something wrong?
Baloo. Like from the Jungle Book?
Yeah, I guess.
Good old Baloo.
Let's see. Look at these.
What was the name of the kid that Lemon's playing with?
Chester.
Chester. And Chester's like younger. He's like kind of barely beyond fat, old enough to run, but not old enough to really hold a conversation, as it were.
Yeah.
The terrible threes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Threes. Yeah.
And the parents like, oh, thank you, somebody to go entertain our child.
Can I spend a token to what was it? Where'd it go? Offer someone the chance to connect with you on a personal level. The new bear that we met.
Yeah, of course. How would you like to connect with this bear?
That's a good question. I didn't think that far.
Maybe he's the only other
Baloo?
bear in this place.
Yeah, so far this is the only other bear you've seen, by the way.
Yeah. Blue, it's good to see another bear. I haven't seen one in a while. I've been traveling with these little things.
Oh yeah, it's you have to be so careful coming in here.
And I do want to buy some of your honey. Do you see that we have a dragon?
A dragon?
Yes, this thing is a dragon.
He kind of squints and leans closer, and it's like, oh, babe.
I feel like I can trust you because you're on bear level with me.
Yeah.
Are people gonna think we're some kind of like freaks or you know, some kind of not good people because we have a dragon?
I mean, here it's, I don't know if anybody will notice there's so many people coming and going.
Yeah.
You know,
Good point.
just the other day, I saw this snake come by. This huge, like, I don't know what was going on with its head. Like, it would come up to me and it'd look normal, like a normal snake, and then its head would puff out. I'd never seen anything like it.
Like this way?
Yes, like, you know, it's
I've heard of those. Cobra.
that cobra. Okay, I think it said something. I don't remember, but I had never seen one before.
Yeah,
It was this. You'll be fine with that dragon.
Okay. I appreciate that.
And
'Cause
by
it
the way,
worries me a
you
little
know,
bit.
I did hear there's actually this. Somebody had mentioned that being there's, I guess, these jungle or forest somewhere. It's far, far away at this point, where apparently most of the lizards fly. They just
Lizards
jump off
fly?
trees and they fly.
Well, that sounds kind of dragony.
Yeah, they said these weren't dragons. They were something else, but it's. I think
I
they
know-
just called them flying lizards, actually.
I know our little gecko friend. She really wants to find the mama, I think,
Well,
this
it's
dragon. and she wants to find her mommy and daddy too.
oh, it's I am so sorry. I hope she finds her mama.
Me too. Doing the best I can. Keep an eye on the little thing. He looks around, make sure she's okay.
She is sitting and playing in the dirt, and Chester is like just making dirty things, and like mud pies. But she is trying to talk to Chester, and you hear her talking, and she's like, and that's Wesley, and Wesley takes care of me, and that is Squint. And Squint has a really annoying friend called Flicker, but Squint doesn't know it, but he's going to lead us to the mountain someday.
There you go,
No
Squint.
pressure.
Yeah, you got this, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Squint is just
You-
like looking at the stalls, trying to cover his eyes so he could see properly.
Poor
Look,
Squint.
I'm seeing this very clearly, Scratch. The dragon that can sing, I think it could teach you how to sing.
You think so?
Or Squint and his echolocation ears that would get shattered by the song of the dragons.
This is-
And then when I
That's
say this,
what
the dragon's
can
all.
get you where you need to go.
When I say this to you, the dragon is, instead of a scale, you're actually hearing some melodies. When he kind of does his talking. We got a singing dragon, man.
Scale
Anyway.
is adorable.
Yeah.
Dale is adorable.
Yeah, wait till it gets bigger, guys.
At this,
At this rate.
so Lemon is like, hey guys, and she's over near a stall, and she's like jumping up and down, waving her arms, trying to get your attention. And
Gwent will come walking over.
Chester
Lim-
is just standing there, a raccoon with like mud on his mouth because he's eating the mud pie, and Lemon is like, Chester showed me something. Look at this. And she points to the stall. And you guys came over and looked.
Yep, they're.
You get
Yeah.
tokens. You get tokens. And anyways, it's a fishing stall, and it has like fishing net and lines, and big, like rods and poles and stuff. And she's like, I could get this down to the pearl, and then Wesley could help pull it up.
You know, Lemon, that is a really good idea.
And then I spend a
That is
token
such a
on
smart idea.
providing a solution for an aspect to a material problem.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Ross is our token man.
He's our token gecko.
Yes, Lemon, you were a genius. So
Yay!
Wesley goes over there and wants to talk to the person selling the fishing stuff.
Yeah, so the owner or the person running the fishing stall is this middle-aged female, great blue heron. with these
Oh.
like brilliant blue, like this brilliant blue plumage and this like impressively long beak. And quite frankly, you're very glad that the war is over because that looks like it might have been a terrifying beak once.
Hmm.
And she smiles at you and greets you. It's like, "Good morning. What can I do for you?"
Good morning. What is your name? My name is Wesley.
Good morning, Wesley. My name is Margaret.
Hmm. You have a very, I like your color.
Thank you.
Very.
Thank you.
We're wanting to get some of your fishing equipment. We really need something that is strong and can maybe hold some heavy fish, a big fish.
Okay, so are you looking to catch them one by one or in a group?
Really, I'm trying to get more like an object. So, if you have anything that maybe can like, like a net that can
Okay,
maybe we
yes,
can
I have
hook
nets.
to the
I've got
fishing
nets.
pole.
That you want to hook the net to the fishing pole?
Yeah, yeah, we're trying to get something out of the water.
I don't have that request every day. Let me
Yeah.
see. She kind of turns around and starts rummaging through her stuff, and it's she really does have a bit of everything for fishing.
If it helps, Squint will pipe up. The object we're trying to get is probably about the size of my firefly here, and he'll pat little Flicker, who's snoring soundly on his shoulder.
Too heavy for a gecko, but not too heavy for an average size.
The most disconcerting thing you've seen by now is the way that she just kind of turns her head, and you realize that the heron has quite a long neck, as she just looks straight over her shoulder at Flicker. And it's just a little bit disconcerting. It's like heads aren't supposed to face that way. And then she goes back to rummaging through her stuff.
She was an
Yeah.
excellent spy during the war. Turns out this whole village was the first town to make peace, and these are all the veterans of the war.
And
So-
yeah, after a couple more minutes of rummaging, she pulls out this kind of weighted net, and not necessarily like a fishing rod, but like it looks more like it's kind of a paddle of some kind that she pulls out for you guys, and then a rope to tie to it. It's like this might work.
Yeah, that looks good. We'll see what we can do with that.
You'll probably need something to try to, either you can tie the rope around the net to make like a sort of bag, or if you can have somebody come, like, I guess, swim
Yeah,
down.
and you said it's weighted, so it'll go into the bottom.
Yeah,
and we
it'll
can-
sink. But this paddle, you do need somebody strong to pull it back up.
Well, yeah, I got that. Yeah. So
While you're
Go for it.
negotiating this, Lemon asks Squint, like tugs on Squint, like Squint.
Squint will look down at her. What, little lemon? What do you need?
Well, Wesley's trying to get a fishing thing. Will you hold my hand, and then I will hold Chester's hand. We should take him back to his mommy and daddy.
Why, that's a fine idea, little lemon. Let's take him home.
She nods, and then
And Squint will hold your hand.
I'll take a token for inconveniencing myself and getting
Okay.
myself out of the scene.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the equipment.
Yeah, no problem. It's are you guys staying for the festival? Will you be coming back?
We're thinking about doing that.
Can I ask a quick favor of you? Can you go down to the river? I think it's not too far from here, just at the edge of the meadow. And if you can just catch a couple fish for me, that would be, for the festival, that would be great. And then just consider that payment, and the net and the paddle is all yours.
Okay, sure. Does that sound good to you guys?
That sounds lovely.
Turn around, we're not
Get
there.
a little fishing in.
Yeah, they're gone. They've left.
Yeah, we're gone.
Oh.
Wesley
Okay.
turns around. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Squint
I'm
and
gonna
Lemon
catch
are
up with
gone.
those guys. Thank you very much. And as I go, I want to swing by the stall that has the honey covered fish,
Okay.
and I just want to buy one of those because that just sounds good.
Yeah, and you can just go ahead and buy one.
Yeah, I just buy it and I immediately just go and just eat the whole thing. Mmm, sweet fish. Never thought of combining the two, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not quite sure who thought of that one either first.
Yeah. Wait, did I get honey? Did I get any honey? I don't know if we got.
You did not buy, I don't think you bought any honey.
Oh, shit. I gotta go back and get the honey, just a little jar. So I'll go back and get a jar, and then I'll go catch up with
you
them.
can go back, get a jar of whatever size you want. They even come in bear-sized jars.
Yeah, just a
Oh,
little keg of honey. I can just
you-
suck on it. like a big gulp. Like it's a drink. Good.
So yeah, so back out in the fields, it's not too hard to find the two raccoon parents, and you realize that they actually have more children. And there's more young raccoons, but a little bit older than Chester. Like Chester is clearly the youngest of the raccoon family, and they're all busy herding their bumbles
Okay.
and kind of helping shuffle them from one clump of flowers to the next clump of flowers.
Nice. We go up to the parent, the father, and I say, Chester was really helpful to us, and I think Chester is going to help this village in a way that if he wasn't here and Chester wasn't here, a lot of people would be really bad off. So you're very lucky to have Chester.
I put my hand on one of the parents' shoulder and goes, "She does kind of
she
know the
talks
future.
like this.
Take
At
it
first,
with a grain of salt, but
At first, the dad looks quite alarmed by this pronouncement because it's quite serious. It's that his Chester would be this important. It's like for a moment he's quite at a loss for words. Like thank you.
Meanwhile, this is the kid of his that like eats the mud cakes and it's just like he's silent and has mud on his face.
And kind of like shepherds Chester go back to like hanging out with his older siblings as they herd bumbles and needs to learn the family trait of herding bumbles. This is important. It's like well, thank you for helping look after him, Lemon. It's that was a great thing. You could great help.
Well, it's been an honor seeing Lemon and Chester play together. It was so cute, and thank you for letting her play with your kid.
Oh, it's not a problem. I mean, we've been very busy this morning, and
he was eating mud pies, so he might need
he always eats
clean
mud
up.
pies.
Oh,
He'll be fine.
I'm worried
He
about his
was
health.
eating mud pies yesterday, and he was eating mud pies the day before that. I'm not surprised he was eating mud pies today. It's good for his body, actually.
It is?
Boys are gross. She walks off.
Yes, they are sometimes, Lemon. Yes.
And I take a token for telling my true feelings.
Yeah.
No matter.
Oh, I love Lemon.
Lemon's great.
So we need to do some fishing. Oh wait, and we wanted Lemon. You wanted clothes for Scale
Yeah, we need to get Scale overalls.
and overalls.
Whatever they are.
I bet
yeah.
you we can find those. It's
Yeah.
starting to get late, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting to be about midday by now. You guys have been busy.
Yeah. Let's go find some clothes.
And Squint, this is probably the hardest time for you. Like, you're usually sleeping by now, and now you have to be awake and up and doing. And it's really bright out, especially out here in the meadow where there's like nothing, like there's no shade.
Oh yeah, Squint is squinting, trying to cover his eyes. He's exhausted and yawning as we're looking for these coveralls and gonna go
Yeah.
fish. But he's happy. He doesn't want to inconvenience anyone else to go back to the inn with him. So
Quint,
he's
if you
along
want to
for
get
the ride.
under my coat and have a little darkness, you can. I'll just hold it
Oh,
up.
I'll be okay, Wesley. I have my cloak here. It's just this
Right on.
very well worn. It's seen lots of travel. This mud-soaked cloak that he uses to cover over.
Well,
Puts
I
I'm just
shade over
imagining
his
the full
face.
on vampire like pulls like the cloak over his eyes.
Yes, he has to scrunch up his ears just to fit into the cloak. It's like, I'll be okay. Let's keep going. This place is lovely.
yes.
I'm
You'll
trying
find
to.
those overalls.
Yeah, what kind of bug like is of a shape that it would wear coveralls? That's an important question.
A bug that would wear coveralls?
Yeah, this is such an important question, and that they would benefit from it, like because they would need to stay warm.
Probably something like a water strider.
Like
Yeah.
okay, what is a water strider?
Let me.
Oh, it's. Yeah, let's
Okay.
Google that to give you the best description.
Because yeah, I'm not sure how else to describe the water strider.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
yeah,
like-
cool. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'll spend a token to identify the shop.
I'm gonna go put this in the Wanderhome
Awesome.
channel. That is a water strider.
They make pajamas for them the way we make goat pajamas, right?
Yeah.
So
pretty
like,
much.
so I find one of those and I'm like, look. It's a pajama store for water striders.
Perfect. Let's go get Scale some pajamas.
Anyways, like this is another booth that's been set up, and this time it's actually it's this toad that's running the store and is making all these pajamas.
A toad that makes pajamas
Water Strider PJs.
for water strider. Wow.
Wesley says to Lemon, "Why don't you go see what they got?
Yeah.
You can do some shopping. It's okay. I'll give you the money."
I get one that
Yes,
has
we gotta give Lemon her allowance.
I get one that has like little prints of lots of airships because we got to at least have one reference to airships in this. So it's like lots of different
Yeah.
little airships on the
It
print.
has one like they have the little pockets in the front, and then it's like embroidered on the little.
Yeah.
And it has like little buttons on the pockets too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like
Cute.
this toad is sitting up on the stool to actually be able to see anybody because it's a toad. And yeah, it is able to give you or sell you pajamas with little airships on it. That's really meant for water striders, but it looks like it'll fit for Scale.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because the bugs are big, and
Yeah, the bugs are
Okay.
big, so like water.
I was missing that.
Yeah, you can ride on a water strider.
Oh sweet. Yeah, because I was like, he's big.
They are literally water striders.
And what's
for
good about the
us.
overalls is that they're adjustable, so
Yeah.
maybe he can fit in them for a while.
And these
Right.
are like nice, soft and knitted, so it's they're very cozy looking pajamas.
Oh yeah.
And they're even like they
pajamas.
give it out like a
All
little
right.
bit of waterproof on the belly, just because they're for water striders who are on the water.
I
It
thought
helps
we were
keep their
getting
bellies
overalls.
warm.
I forgot Lemon changes her mind a lot. Right? We were getting overalls, right? But now we got pajamas?
Yeah, now we got
This
pajamas.
old man's
Same thing.
confused. This old bear is confused, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, she totally changes her mind. That option becomes available.
You kind of
Pajamas
imagine
are
this
good.
toad be like, what's his name? The toad from A Wolf Among Us. Was his name just Mr. Toad? I don't remember. But anyway.
Yeah, I think his name was just Toad.
Perfect. I think so. This cute little boy.
And
Wow.
and actually, you hear somebody come up. It's like another or kind of I guess. You see this beaver kind of waddle up and just actually refer to this toad as Mr. Toad, and starts asking about how Mrs. Toadette is doing, and why Mrs. Toadette apparently is not here, and they start chatting away.
we promised the fishing lady or that we'd fish for her. You want to go to the river and get fishing?
Yeah, it's coming up on bedtime, right? Well, maybe we could
Fishing
have a
at
nice,
night.
have a nice
Think you do, right?
relaxing.
Afternoon.
Yeah,
Go fish
Fish
at
into the
night.
night.
yeah.
It's fishing to the night. We'll
Do we have a
Well,
art piece of that?
hey,
There's got to be
assume she
something
gave
like
us
that.
some regular fishing stuff too, not just the paddle and the rope. Because if we're gonna fish for her, then we need some regular fishing poles.
why don't we
No, no,
fish
not
enough
quite
for
that
her and
one.
enough for
Um,
the festival if we can?
We could try to use the net though, and maybe we could get.
oh wow,
a
that's
few of
cute.
them.
Oh man, yeah. There also happens to be a frog bluegrass band out here.
Heck yeah!
Oh man, they're setting up. They're getting ready for the festival and everything.
When we see the band, the dragon's kind of like.
I think this
And,
this
like,
one seems to be appropriate for Springfield with the bumbles.
The dragon actually
Oh.
Scale goes over to where this band he's talking about, and is just kind of.
Yeah, like out like kind of the market square, like yeah, like there's this bluegrass band of frogs
So
that's
he-
just sitting out playing.
I guess he's not flying yet, but he goes over there and it's just kind of, and he's singing with it too, like just a little bit, not like magnificently or anything, just kind of humming along.
Just
Having a
catching
good
up
time.
with the beats, staying in tune
Check
with
that
the
out.
beats.
Lemon, while you guys are fishing and singing and everything, Lemon is snuggling with. She has one arm around Scale and another arm around Flicker.
Oh,
Ooh.
So we're at the river fishing, and there's still a band, right? Is that what's happening?
So the band is in town.
But now we're fishing.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
time's
good.
a little bit fluid. We can be fishing.
No problem.
no, we just
What-
wander out
Wes
to
is there
the
just-
river, singing the
is like-
tune of the bluegrass band.
He's leaning on a rock and just doing the fishing thing,
Yep. And it's actually quite nice.
Thrilling.
It's the kind of I guess you guys would be doing this in the evening.
Yeah.
So it's getting sunset and you're starting to see kind of the transition, and now you're actually kind of seeing how this town manages to have both bumbles and fireflies. As one group's is they actually have like two separate pathways like along the meadow, where one group is bringing the bumbles in for the night and the other starting to lead all the fireflies that have just woken up out into the field.
Oh,
So like they have this thing down to a science of how do you make the most of your meadows. And yeah, you can actually hear like the faint like sound of music and off in the distance, and like the general like chatter of people like that are still enjoying the sunset and still out in the evening. And you're starting to see lights coming up in the town as while you're just sitting really just at the edge of the meadow, like where the river comes up, and you can just be fishing, and you're just fishing out there.
do we see a little like a possum in a dress just spinning around, dancing through the hills, singing?
I mean, sure. There's an opossum that's kind of dancing through the meadow and is singing and seems to be quite carefree.
No, the hills are alive with the festival of lights. Oh, what a peaceful, what a cozy little scene.
Yeah.
All right.
So it takes probably maybe about an hour to catch enough fish for you guys to bring back, and it's you can have about probably maybe like a half dozen fish by then. Fish are definitely biting tonight.
Oh,
And-
even the fishes are great.
Yeah. And there's not some annoying mini game where you have to like be like moving your rod like backwards and forwards or worrying about the line breaking.
Yep. Or trying to catch the biggest fish to get a heart piece.
Yeah.
Terrible controls.
Yep.
What a great memory. Yeah, Squint would just be enjoying it. His bright blue eyes, just watching the waters as we catch these beautiful fish.
And they are beautiful, plump fish. Like, even the fish are doing well out here.
He would try and find a way to, instead of just, just carry them off like on a rack, he would try and keep them in like some sort of container filled with water to bring them back to.
Here, you can use my honey jar. I'm done with it.
No, are you sure, Wesley?
Can I get a token for giving away something you hold dear? Like, there's
Yeah.
still honey, and if you need to get it out, whatever, here. Give it your fish in here. The honey probably won't hurt them. Water in it, and they'll probably eat the honey.
No, it'll probably keep them distracted. I bet honey is some great bait for these fish.
Yeah, and keep them. I hope I don't kill them, though. It'll be okay.
So do you guys bring the fish back in the honey jar?
Yeah, let's bring them back alive. But in the honey jar, full of water.
You walk up to her with this. Here you go.
Yeah, so you do see Margaret the heron. She's kind of finishing closing up shop, putting away her wares for the evening. She's pleasantly surprised to see you guys coming back, and then even more surprised to see the fish still alive in the honey jar. It's like, oh, thank you so much. These will be great for tomorrow.
They're real fresh.
Oh, I can tell. They look super fresh. You guys have done such a great job, and yeah, it's just to thank you again for all your help.
Oh.
And good luck on
you.
catching that pearl, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh man, would we have enough time if we hurried to try and get the pearl in time for the festival?
So you did realize that. So it did take you guys about all night to get from from the lake to Springfield.
Oh no.
I could say that for another day.
So I mean, if you guys wanted to pull an all day and an all nighter.
Bear needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Bear does need to sleep.
I'm sorry,
So I was
guys.
thinking we could get the pearl and bring it back to the community, and that could be our gift to Springfield.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we
hospitality.
should exactly what it is before we make a decision like that.
Actually,
We don't know
it's gonna look at
it was,
exactly.
We don't know what it is. Just saying. But yeah, good thought. I like it.
Actually, Squint's gonna look at Scale and say, "Scale, can you fly?"
Scale was literally born yesterday.
He's flapping his wings, but it's not really getting him airborne yet. You can tell it has to do it. You know what? Scale might be able to go in the water. Thing. If our little fishing method don't work, maybe we can get Scale to do it. Anyway.
Scale could work.
I don't know. I don't know if he'll go in water or not.
You have to work to be a part of this party.
Yeah.
After pull your weight, earn your keep.
Yeah, poor Scale.
Yeah,
I mean, he can watch Lemon for us as the adults go shopping. But all right.
So are you guys going to stay up all night or turn in?
Oh, I realized. I think I maybe had this wrong. Oh god, I had this wrong. Oh god. Okay, no, I can do this. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Let's keep going. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No worries, no worries.
I see that. Okay.
Okay. I think Squint will retire for the evening because he wants to get up and watch and be a part of the festival.
Yeah. We should get some sleep.
Yes, Lemon does that.
Alright, so you guys all go back to your rooms in the tavern, and it is still pretty busy again. It's everybody's having dinner and just enjoying, especially now with this being the night before the festival. It's even busier than it was this morning, and you're really not even sure how where everybody's staying or how this tavern has enough rooms, but everybody's gathering here, and it takes a little bit of squeezing, especially for you, Wesley, to be able to get back to your room. Just kind of past everybody. But you do all make it back to your rooms, and you can all peacefully go to sleep, admittedly to the sounds of some chatter out in the hall. But even that kind of starts to die out after a few hours as people decide to go to bed as well. And you all sleep peacefully through the night and wake up or kind of about still fairly early in the morning, a little bit after dawn. And you also notice that Scale has gotten bigger yet again.
Oh no.
Mm.
Is he too big for his britches?
I'd say he still fits in him, but Wesley goes over and like, here, let me help you, Scale, and he does. Oh, he's in pajamas. I forgot. I still have.
Yeah, these are nice
overall.
stretchy pajamas, so they'll last for probably maybe another couple of days.
So they're getting a little tight
Yeah.
in areas.
Probably one more growth spurt.
Yeah.
And there's little places where it's kind of starting to rip, where you see the fabric kind of coming apart.
Yeah, Lemon will inevitably insist that we have to get size 3. Creature again? Water Strider pajamas.
Perhaps we could swing by there and get the next size up.
Yeah,
I don't think that'd be a problem.
nice.
So it's morning, you say?
Yep. Yeah, it's now morning. It's the morning of the festival.
So what's going on? A lot of people.
Yeah, so a lot of people out in the hallway, kind of out in the main hall, having breakfast and everybody seems to be dressed in their best clothes for today. They're all, it's because there's going to be a lot, they're all planning on having it. This is the big occasion of the town or of the village.
I guess he takes his coat and he's like kind of buttoning it up, be a little more formal. It's the best I got.
Lemon's like, I want to go to the festival. I want to go to the festival. She's like jumping up and down, excited.
Where exactly is the festival? Do y'all know? Or is it just kind of happening all around us?
If I may, I could spend one more token to describe Springfield,
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
if you think that's right.
Sure.
So the festival has a special location. It's
Okay.
actually surrounding what we wouldn't see on this from where we first came in, but on the far side of the village, closer to the mountains, there's an airfield pad
Oh,
for airships. Come
whoa.
and dock.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Because it's a special
Perhaps that's
night,
where
'cause
festivities
during
are happening.
sundown, the airships fly by and flash all their lights and stuff.
We should go to the airfield, y'all.
Lemon is just blown away by this. Her mouth is just agape and just stays that way. Just stays that way. She cannot believe that
Neat,
she's
huh?
going to get to see this. Yeah.
Yeah, and you actually see like the market seems to have vanished overnight, and because it has all relocated to this airfield. And you do kind of see like there's like the whole there's a track that leads out towards the airfield that's kind of like lit up with colorful floral poles and lights that can be lit at night. So it's very easy to find your way to this airfield.
Nice.
And you're also pretty sure you didn't see those poles yesterday, so somebody's been hard at work all night.
Let's see here. I mean, Lemon is going to go straight to one of those airships and she's gonna try to climb it.
No, I mean, you don't climb the airships, you get into the carriage beneath.
I mean, like, that's what I mean. Like, she tries to climb onto one of the carriages.
Okay.
And,
Whew, okay.
First, it kind of reaches out and go, hold up, little girl.
okay, now if you do that, yeah, she's like, oh, man. But, you know, like, she'll listen to Wesley then.
I mean, we might have to, like, pay for passage, you know. We can't just... We need to seek out the person that owns this thing and maybe talk to them first
Oh.
about boarding this thing or whatever. But it's possible we can. I don't know. Maybe we should ask around.
These are incredible. And,
Well, kind of something that you realize is that, you know, kind of going, like, all the airships that have docked so far, they're all open, like, so you can just come and go freely. And it's some of the airships seem to be using it as, like, sort of advertise, like, hey, look at how grand we are. So you even see a couple, like, luxury airships as well.
what are they made of? Are they, like, balloons? Or...
Yeah, so most of them are kind of like this, like, elongated balloon, and then like the chassis underneath. Some of them seem to be a little bit more attached than others. Some of them are like securely more suspended, like a hot air balloon. There's actually quite a variety of styles. Some of them actually have multiple balloons attached on either side.
You got an up house on one of them.
Yeah. One of them is trying to be cutting edge and seems to be a double decker airship, but it looks a little bit rickety. You're not quite sure you would want to trust it.
Wow.
Pretty
I
cool.
definitely take a moment to marvel at this, and am marveling at airships. That's
And
cool
you're
to
also
say.
seeing there's actually quite a surprising variety of, like, building materials. Like, it's mostly wood, but you also see a few metal pieces. Some of them, like, are very decorative, like with their kind of like bits of, like, maybe it might be gold and silver.
Wow. And
Like, people have come from all over to show
yeah,
off. Like,
that was going to be my
airships.
next question: is what indications are there that these are from faraway lands? You know, like.
Yeah, so you do kind of see, like, strange markings on some of the airships. Some of them almost seem to be in a language you don't quite recognize. Like, you haven't seen the marks like this before. You see emblems kind of painted onto them that are unfamiliar.
Wesley goes up to one of the ones that look strange and try to find I assume kind of the people that own the airships are hanging around them or in
Yeah,
them.
so all of them, like, there are people kind of nearby wandering around. You do see the various airship crews. Also, you do see some strange animals that you haven't seen before. Like, you see an iguana. You see what's a very long-necked turtle or a tortoise rather. That's kind of has this big bulky shell on the back, but it's not like the river turtles that you guys would normally see. You see
Desert tortoise?
it is a Galapagos tortoise.
Ooh.
I am gonna.
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
And then you also see like a few animals. Like you see another. You Wesley, you see one of these, like, more exotic looking ones. It has, like, almost like fins, like, sticking off the sides of it, off the airship. And there's another. You think it's a bear? It's black and white, and it has really, like, soft round ears. You're not sure if it's a bear.
I want to go up to that one, and I want to say, where are you from? My name is Wesley. I don't know if I've seen a white bear before. Where are you from?
At first, the strange bear kind of blinks at you very lazily and pulls out this kind of slate stylus with, like, a bamboo pen almost, and kind of scratches onto the surface of it. Just, like, in a language that you understand, but maybe isn't kind of shy about speaking. It's just like, hi, my name is Wu
So
Xiao.
he's writing down.
It's what?
He wants
Yeah.
to say.
My name is Wu Xiao.
Wuxia. Wow. I'm gonna spend. Oh wait, no. Go ahead. I want to hear. Go ahead. Actually,
Wu Xiao. Do y'all are you from the north?
The bear kind of shakes its head and says from the center of the world, or not really says, but writes on the slate, kind of from the center of the world.
Journey to the center of the world.
Airship.
I'll spend a
festival.
token to reveal something hidden about the person in front of you. Ask them what it is.
Oh, I was just about to do that too.
You can do it. Go ahead.
Before about Wu Shao.
I don't know what to ask, so go ahead. You're supposed to ask them what it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask. Ooh. Wait, are we asked? Do we have to describe it, or?
So
Yeah,
you would ask somebody.
You just ask them to reveal
Yeah.
something about themselves.
Okay.
Or I guess like, what would you like revealed? It would be another way to put it. Is there anything in particular you're interested in?
I think the start of Wu Shao's journey is something that I would be interested in hearing, like revealing, I guess.
Wu Xiao kind of draws on the slate and is depicted in a very strange art style to all of you, but it kind of seems to depict mountains with these terraces, and seems to like show also like seems to write about building this airship as well up in the mountains, and finding, it's kind of going about finding a crew of various other creatures that none of you have ever seen, and then kind of flying this airship over the mountains, like across like very distant lands and deserts and forests, just to come all the way out here to Half. But it's but from what you realize, it's actually very far to the east, from what it seems like.
Mountains in the east, Scratch. Sweat.
Yeah.
Is it
Maybe the North Mountain's not what we're looking for.
Is it he drew mountains?
Yes.
Okay. I will use a token then.
Okay.
Reveal something about say something about the. Wait, I'm wrong. Although this. Anyways, I don't think I'm sorry. Safe. Tell someone to connect with you. Change something hidden on the table. I think it's that. That she points to the map, and she says, she looks up to Wesley and she says, "I'm sorry, Wesley. This isn't what you're looking for." You don't know if you can trust her or not.
Right.
These aren't the mountains you're looking for.
I understand, Lemon. But sometimes the place you're looking for isn't what you think you're looking for. It's hard to understand, I know, but you might think you're looking for this one thing, but it's actually another thing. Does that make sense?
She's like, "No."
Yeah, I'm probably pretty young to understand that, but I'd still think it might be worth learning about. Because the more we know about the world, the more we might know where we want to be, or where we're trying to get to. Anyway, but yeah,
Yeah, sometimes we're all just looking for a new home upon
I want to try to
this
ask.
great journey.
Go ahead. I want to ask the white bear. Do you take people places on these vehicles?
The bear nods and writes, "I do. Would you like to fly up in the airship tonight?"
Ooh, Lemon, you want to fly? Have you flown before?
I've never. Yes, I want to. And she jumps up and down.
Okay.
Is
So you
Scale
never
with
flown
us?
before? Do I
I would
need to
assume
even do
so.
that? So spend a token to
Okay.
find what someone needs and give them a chance to change fundamentally. It seems like flying would fundamentally change someone. I don't know if that's necessary.
Yeah.
So this
mean,
wouldn't
I've
count
never
because
flown
this
either,
wouldn't count
so-
because it's already being offered.
Okay.
So it's not
Gotcha.
something you're trying to trigger.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's super excited about
Would
this.
you take us on a ride for free?
And the panda nods again.
Oh, it's a panda.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's why the bamboo. Got it.
Yep.
Squint kind of looks nervous.
They eat the crap out of that stuff because it has no nutrition. They just keep eating it.
Yeah.
It doesn't satisfy them. It's funny. Anyway.
It's like, are you sure you guys want to fly? We could just walk to the mountains.
I don't
Well,
know.
this isn't so much flying to the mountains. This is kind of a ride up,
Yeah, she
up
wants
in the
to-
airship.
Yeah,
and then
take
you
a
guys come
ride.
back
We're not
down.
going to the panda place.
Yeah.
They're just gonna give us a ride. Maybe we can see around. Maybe we could be able to see the mountains more clearly. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna stay down here. It's
Oh,
all right.
oh, come on.
Are you scared? You fly.
Squint just kind of scratches the back of his ears and says, "Well, I kind of don't like the height. That's why you never see me flying around."
Aww.
Aww. Well, I could spend a token and I could keep you safe from this fear of heights. I'll hold you.
Yeah, we'll keep you safe, Squints. We'll make sure to keep you safe.
I can hold you. You can sit in my lap. What do you say?
Well, I don't want to sit in anybody's lap, but if you're offering, all right, I guess I'll go with you guys. Let's go to the airship.
So yes, you guys will have passage tonight on this airship to go watch the fireflies.
Whoa.
Sweet.
Oh, what a beautiful sight.
Lemon's tiny, but she still takes it very seriously and holds on to Squint with both hands to make sure he's safe. Which I think.
And I put my big arm on him. It's kind of so big, it doesn't really comfort him.
I use a token for that.
Is there anything
Look-
else you guys want to get done during the day?
We needed to get the scales some more pajamas.
Yeah, size
Alright.
3. Size 3
3.
water strider pajamas.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you do see that everybody is like all the market is set up here,
Oh, yeah,
like,
here.
around the airfield. So it's not very hard to find Mr. Toad again with his pajamas.
Oh,
So we're gonna ask Mr.
And-
Toad's name.
Yeah. So
It's
you
Mr.
have heard
Toad.
Mr. Toad's name. That is his name.
Oh, it's just Mr. Toad.
This is just real random, but I'm just gonna ask Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad, do you know the Toad Pockets?
The Toad Pockets.
Yeah, they have a bog. A bog.
You know, I'm
farm.
not sure I have met the Toad Pockets. Where do they live?
Far away.
Okay.
I was just
Yeah,
curious.
I
Good
live
name.
just in the marshes, not too far from here.
They
I
also
mean,
do
near the
that.
mountains. That's yeah. It's a nice bog.
Well, Toad Pockets are good people if you ever meet them.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. And he is happy to see. He's happy to sell you a size 3 water strider pajama, and he also mentions that he goes up to a size 7. Not that there's very many size 7 water striders.
We want the size 7 as well. If he grows out of the 3, we'll put the 7 on it. He can grow into that.
Okay.
The important question is, what does the only size 7 pajamas he has? What's the print look like if it's like the
Yeah.
one size 7?
Good point.
This one, the size 7 has It has stars all over it. Like it's kind of this like dark blue set of pajamas with white stars kind of dotting it.
Nice.
It'll go well with our night traveling theme.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty big. Is it going to be like your cape, Wesley, or how are we gonna, like wear it as a scarf, or I don't know how? You just roll it up and put it on your backpack. I don't know.
Oh, the 7.
Yeah, the
I can
size
just fold
7.
it up and put it in my coat for now.
Okay.
Yeah, so the size 7, it looks like it could probably fit like you're almost okay. You might be even a little bit scared as to what would fit in a size 7 PJs because it might be big enough for like a chihuahua. These are big. You're not even really sure if it's actually meant for a water strider or if somebody just had way too much extra fabric, yarn
Like one
and
of
just
those
made the biggest thing possible.
XL kind of deals.
Yeah.
For big and tall.
None of you think that you have seen a size 7 water strider before.
Did they come this big?
You have one that's big enough to fit something the size of a chihuahua.
Pretty sure scale's gonna get bigger than that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's. I'm just wondering, how do you pack this big thing then? Is it like a bedroll on top of your backpack, or?
I thought I could just like fold it up and kind of put it. I got like inside pockets in my coat.
Yeah, Wesley would probably be the best one to carry it.
Okay. Okay.
Just get it. I mean, it's not.
It's
I'm
helpful
pretty
to have a
big.
bear.
You can fit it in there. That'll
All
fit
right.
in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it for when the scale grows really big. Which might not be long.
Well, let's get on this airship.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, it is 11 o'clock. I don't know if you guys want to keep going or call it tonight.
I do jealously guard my son. I was surprised. I don't know. I'm the one that posted 11 though, so I apologize. I'm the one that put that. But I never do. I never do that. I always stop at 10:30 on Saturday nights. But yes, I will have to. I will have to end, unfortunately, like right away.
All right. Well, how about we just our cozy little end scene for tonight is just us aboard the airship.
Yep, you guys all kind of
admiring
climb onto the
fireflies
airship
from above.
So we're going up.
Yeah, so you guys, kind of dusk falls. You guys all climb onto this airship with that's run by the panda, and there's actually like red pandas that seem to be working as the crew on this airship, and and takes you up. It takes you up into the sky to watch the fireflies, and that's where we'll end it for tonight. Where you guys are all watching the fireflies kind of come up in the evening.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, real quick, what's the name of the airship? Is it the Panda Express?
It can be, yes.
Oh.
Thanks for being our guide, Elizabeth. I really appreciate
No
it.
problem.
It was fun.
This was
This
fun.
is fun.